Good morning, Twin Flames, and welcome to Tarot for You 444. It's certainly lovely to have you with me today. I wanted to do a quick check-in with Divine Masculine this morning because, I don't know, there's something important he wants to say. And as always, my throat chakra has been playing up when he wants to say something. So, first of all, let me say that if no one told you today, whoever you are, wherever you are in the world, you are amazing, you are beautiful, you are talented, you are loved, you are very, 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 very amazing. Excuse me, for going on this twin flame journey. And I'm very proud of you. If no one told you today, I'm proud of you for coming this far. It's a journey, hey? It's a journey. And Harry says he's been meditating every day, hoping his twin flame will come in. And, he's seen her in the fifth dimension. And she's what? He's hiding now. She looks like that. Does she really? Wow. I can't tell you what she looks like because it's a secret, but apparently she's absolutely stunning, according to Harry. And he's all shy. Alrighty, Divine Masculine, what do you want to say? This is just a very quick check-in today because I can feel the Divine Feminine feeling like they need to know today. So let me just tell you this little story that he wants to tell you, Divine Feminine. Okay. All right. He understands that you are connected. Okay. You know, past life connection. Excuse me. Soul to soul connection. My throat chakra will go back to normal after I've done the video. How strange is it? It's very strange. Anyway, he understands and has understood for a very long time that this is a very special, emotional, loving connection. Okay. He, as many masculine energies like to do, is focused on his money more than ever right now. Because this energy gives him a feeling of stability. This energy gives him a feeling of knowing that he, you know, can be that caveman-like energy. You know, like if I've got enough money, everything's right with the world, okay? So that's how he's feeling in general. And for many of them, they're walking away from a karmic situation and have already put that into place. Okay, you know, it was a mental connection that they weren't enjoying, you know, where they didn't want to offer their love anymore. Okay. This won't resonate for all Divine Masculines, of course, but someone in their life, a female energy, was very cutting to them, you know, spoke rudely to them, spoke abruptly to them, and, you know, pretty much emasculated them, made them feel like this, made them feel exhausted, made them feel like, you know, what's the point in going on, which gave them this time of reflection, or meditation or prayer time to understand that, you know, there's something better out there. This marriage isn't for me, or this partnership isn't for me. You know, and for those Divine Masculines who don't have another partnership, it could be a job or a location that they live at, or, you know, something that they just wanted to get rid of. You know, they saw that the universe is offering a much better option, and there's Divine Feminine coming up as the Queen of Wands, an intuitive, passionate, loving, highly intelligent woman, or female energy, I should say. I shouldn't get into genders, but I need to just to speak, you know, masculine and feminine, but take it, you know, how it resonates for you, of course, and you can flip the energies around. All right, so his actual message is, I want you, Divine Feminine. For a long time I've wanted you to feel free in yourself, to feel abundant in yourself, to love yourself. So the Divine Masculine's being highly intelligent now and intuitive and understanding that you need to work on yourself as he does. Some of the Divine Masculines are focused too much on the money and not enough on themselves. But they want to say that, look, I know sometimes I get into this energy of staying away from you. I understand that I do this. And believe it or not, I make this decision with love, because you need to be okay within yourself. I'm being slow on purpose. So many times the Divine Masculine gets a bad rap in the twin flame journey, and yet he is far more intuitive than we give him credit for. Far more intuitive. He already knows, he's already a step ahead of Divine Feminine if he's in his Divine Masculine energy. Okay? Excuse me. If he's not in his Divine Masculine energy, he'll be in his distorted masculine. And this won't really apply completely, because he won't be intuitive enough to know what Divine Feminine wants, because hasn't fixed himself, if that makes sense. Okay. I have made a video in the Ascension series regarding distorted versus Divine Masculine and Feminine. But the distorted energy will be in ego, the distorted energy will be in their mind, the distorted energy will be lacking love, lacking intimacy, lacking all of the things that Divine Feminine needs. And I shouldn't say the word needs. Deserves is a better word. Okay? Because Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, you both deserve intimacy, you both deserve love, you both deserve someone, your counterpart, to love you without condition, to love you for who you are, regardless of who you are. Even if you have bad curtains or talk to emojis and teddy bears, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. They need to come in loving. Both Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine need to come into one another loving, no matter what. Okay? Through the bad hair days, through the, the meltdowns, through the times when you aren't looking your best, you aren't feeling your best, you aren't perhaps acting your best. This is when unconditional love needs to kick in. So Divine Masculine, in his divinity, the Divine Masculine who is not in his distorted energy, so let's say his soul, right, his higher self is speaking now, saying, Divine Feminine, you need to go and find yourself. You need to go and be abundant within yourself and be free within yourself. Get your power back. Your solar plexus and perhaps your root chakra and your sacral chakras could use a little bit of work here. Be happy within yourself. This happiness needs to come from within Divine Feminine, is what Divine Masculine is saying here. He's saying, look, sometimes I don't come in with love and messages, and sometimes I may seem like I don't care, like I'm in control of this. I'm the one who's calling the shots, let's say. But I've always got passion for you. I've always loved you. There is no confusion. Whoops. That was a bit confusing. There is no confusion about how I feel. He knows he loves you. But he wants to come together with someone who is confident and has worked through their issues and isn't feeling needy for him, isn't feeling like they, want to grab onto him. You know what I mean? They don't want to just grab onto him because they need him. He wants you to be whole within yourself. Divine Feminine's coming up as the Queen of Cups here and as the Queen of Wands. All right. But the Queen of Cups in reverse here for me today, intuitively, is this woman who is too emotional, who is too needy, who is too needing to know, where's Divine Masculine? Why isn't he here? Or if he is here, just pouring over too much emotion to him, which is okay because, the feminine energy is emotional, but we want to do it with grace. You want to do it with grace. You want to do it with power in a, not a powerful way as in overpowering, but you want to do it gracefully. You want to do it in a holy way, in a, I guess if you send a message, it's like, you could say, hey, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a great day. Or if you're feeling needy, which often happens with Divine Feminine, because she does get lonely, she might be, hey, how you doing? I went and did the laundry, and then I went and fed my cat, and then I went and, I did some online shopping, and I bought this dress, and it's multicolored, and oh my goodness, it's, la 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 la. And it's just paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs. And for the Divine Masculine, he loves these messages. But remember, the masculine energy is quite logical. So when Divine Feminine starts connecting all of these different subjects together, the Divine Masculine kind of goes, it's a little bit much for me sometimes. So my suggestion would be, if you are going to connect with your Divine Masculine, and if you're talking about fishing, talk about fishing for a while and then change the subject into, and then I went online and I bought a dress. Don't write a message full of 25 different topics, because the masculine energy kind of compartmentalizes things. So, he's got a space in his mind for Divine Feminine. Then he's got another space in his mind for fishing. Then he's got another space in his mind for work. Then he's got another space in his mind for his friend, his friend Harry. And Divine Feminine can join all this together, and say, how's Harry? Did you go fishing, last weekend? And then did you, I don't know, did you buy a dress online for me? Right? And so he kind of goes, what's going on here? Why can't she just be normal? Normal, you know what I mean? Not normal, but let's just be logical for a minute. Hang on a minute. Because for Divine Masculine, quite often, he sees it black and white. He sees it, if Divine Feminine asks a question like, I don't know what to have for dinner, his answer might be something simple like, well, do you want stir fry or fish? And she might go, well, I'd like the fish, but sometimes when I eat the fish can kind of be like, too fishy. And, then the stir fry is okay, but if you add too many peas, then it's not okay, because, sometimes it makes the flavors overlap, and la 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 la. And the Divine Masculine's like, oh my God. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We're in a world full of interesting topics here, right? All the interesting topics about the world, about everything, right? And so what can happen is he can go into this mode for a long time, because it's it's just too much. It's just too much because the masculine energy is simple. It's not complicated at all. And so if he feels this overbearing, you coming at him as if you're chasing, as if you're a leopard chasing chasing its prey, he'll go and do this. He'll go, well, I'll just chill over here for a while she just gets herself organized, because obviously she's just got so much going on in her mind that I'll just let her be for a while so she can get all her stuff done. You know what I mean? Because the masculine energy is simple. Whether we're talking divine or distorted, they're simple. If you ask them a question, do they like green or blue? They'll say, well, I like blue. And you go, oh, okay. And if you ask divine feminine a question, she might go, well, I like green and blue. And I'd also, if I was doing a painting, I might add green and blue hues. And then if I was feeling really creative, I could even somehow perhaps mix yellow and pink and orange. And so you see the difference? There's just a difference here, which is I don't know, it's kind of like looking at a plain piece of food, which it would be divine masculine, so just like a piece of cheese, or then looking at a Kendone, which is an artist painting where he might throw tomato sauce and cheese and spaghetti and all of that on the canvas, which is divine feminine, because she just thinks about everything. And I'm not to say that she's messy, but she just can. She's just she's clever, so she joins everything together. She not only joins, that the kids have got to be picked up at 4:00 from school, after school today, with and on the way there I might go into the bank and do this and do this and do this, and then I might meet mum, and the kids will love that because mum's got this this cool little dog that they can pat, and then oh yeah, we could buy the dog a collar, and then after we buy the dog a collar, I know that the kids love playing soccer, so we might go down to the park as well after that, and then in the evening I could paint my nails, and while I'm cooking a magical pot roast, you know what I mean? So and divine masculine, if he only knew what divine feminine did in her life, he'd be shocked, wouldn't he? So this is just a difference in the energy, okay? And I wanted to bring it up today because sometimes when you're communicating with your divine masculine or divine feminine, you can really notice the difference in, hang on a minute, I just literally went and poured my heart out and, I don't know, sent a poem or, a love song, or I don't know, told him all about my mother or all about the scenario, and then, you're wondering why, you might only get a little text back, or, oh, sounds good, I'll talk to you whenever, and the divine feminine kind of goes, well, hang on a minute, I just poured my heart out, or I just told him all about my canvas, or so it's just a difference in the way the feminine and masculine energies work, okay? And if the divine masculine hasn't got his divine feminine and masculine energies balanced, and vice versa with divine feminine, if she hasn't got hers balanced, then it can literally be this masculine energy versus the feminine energy, instead of a balanced energy with divine and feminine energies and a balanced energy here. And then if we go into, if someone's in their distorted energy, in their ego, in their mind space, and the other one is in their, in their heart space, in the divine feminine or masculine energy, then there's a complete disconnect, because the mind is trying to communicate with the heart and it just doesn't work. All right. So I might make another video about this for my Ascension series, I think, because, if you've got a distorted divine masculine or feminine trying to connect with a divine masculine or feminine, it's very difficult, because one's coming from that loving space, you know, oh, everything's butterflies and rainbows, and, you know, can I bake you a cake today? And the other one's going, well, you know, bleep the cake, let's watch porn, you know. I don't know, it's like, not that that's bad, but they're just in their distorted energy. They're just like, you know, no bleeps given, you know, hand me a cigarette and give me a whiskey. I mean, that's pretty bad, but you know what I mean? They're just, it's like chalk and cheese. You can't mix those energies together and expect a good result. So, you know, there needs to be two divine energies coming together in the twin flame relationship, because remember, it is a heart to heart, soul to soul, third eye to third eye connection. And if one is distorted, it'll never work until that person is not distorted. And the only way to bring your let's just forget what I was saying. I mean, don't forget it, but let me just see here. The divine masculine wants to say something else. I don't like it when you're like this. I don't like it when you're all needy and you don't know what your truth is, and you don't know what your passions are, and you don't know what you're doing, right? With no, he doesn't mean it in a disrespectful way. This is his soul speaking now, right? He says, I don't like it when you do that, because then I feel unbalanced, because I need you to be there in an unconditionally loving way, and I don't want to argue with you, because I've had enough arguments in my life. I've had enough drama in my life. So that's his last little message. Quick love messages from his soul. Oh, I love these ones. There's over 100 messages in here, in this big pot here, in this big, I don't know if it's not really a pot, it sounds nice when you tap on it. See? I don't know. It's a glass big bowl thing. You could have a really nice green smoothie in there, and it'd be so healthy, wouldn't you? Harry's saying no, it's too big. Okay, woo. Alrighty, what does he want to say? I want you to call me an intimate name, something sexy. Ooh. I feel emotionally blocked right now. Can you send me a message? Okay, so he wants a message from you. Please tell me you love me in our next communication together. I love it when you laugh and when you make me feel special through words. Wow, that's nice. Beautiful energy there. Beautiful energy there. What isn't he telling you? Last thing. What isn't he telling you, Divine Feminine, that you might need to know? Ooh, I can feel it. Let's get the goss. Okay, he was sad in the past about a loss of a relationship in his life. Whether this is, you know, it could be a family member or a just, you know, a friend. So he's trying to manifest now, and to take a leap of faith in the right direction for believing in himself. Okay. He doesn't like this energy of arguing. He doesn't like drama. Doesn't like drama. If that's the one thing you get from this reading today, doesn't like drama. He'd prefer to just go to work. He'd just prefer to go to work, and if there's going to be drama. And then we have the Four of Wands here. I know you're my twin flame. Perhaps he's also could be renovating a property, moving house to another area, moving soon, or he may need help with moving. Okay. He feels like there's a beginning of prosperity coming for him, with security and stability, perhaps a monetary gain and financial improvements. That's what he's working on. And behind the facade of whatever you're seeing in him, he is coming up as the King of Cups. So he's coming up here as a mature man that has achieved a lot in his life, someone who is very articulate, loving and sensuous, highly intelligent, sociable and very generous, loyal and very responsible, and warm-hearted when he's in his divine masculine energy, not his distorted masculine energy. Okay, I'm sending you love, peace and light today from Australia. If you need to reach out for a reading, I have got some spaces still available, so please email me as soon as you know. Half an hour readings are for $66, and 1 hour readings are $88, and you will literally get me talking to you on camera. I'll send you a YouTube private link, and you know, before you send any money my way, please email me at tarotforyou444@gmail.com. It's in the description box below. And you know, because I would like you to tell me a little bit of a story about your situation if you feel guided to do so. Your birth dates would be important, and if you can send me a photo of you and your counterpart, that would be also very helpful, so I can tap into the energy more fully. I'm a psychic medium and channeler. I use the cards pretty much, you know, just for, I don't know, entertainment purposes only, but I can tap in intuitively to anyone, and you know, yeah. So that's me. That's what I do. I also do poetry, you know, a poetry message from your twin flames higher self for $44 if you'd like one of those, and those are very beautiful. So if you need me, reach out to me at my Gmail. It's down in the description box below, and I'm sending you love, peace and light this day, and stay safe everyone, and have a great day, night, afternoon or evening wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.